Even the animals are starving. A farmer told me his impossible decision.
I have to kill my cow. She gives us milk, but there is no feed left for her.
Imagine waking up in winter, not knowing if there is enough food for tomorrow.
There are no markets, no trucks, just mud and a harvest that never grew.
It is 1315. I am standing in the Great Famine of medieval Europe. The rain never stopped. I asked a local farmer what happened to his crops.
The soil is drowned. Our seeds rot before they can even grow.
Everything we planted for the summer was destroyed by the endless water.
They face a brutal choice. Save the seeds, or eat them to survive today.
If we save the grain, we die now. If we eat it, we have no future.
I found a mother trying to feed her children. Her face was pale and exhausted.
Surviving just meant reaching spring alive. Comment SPRing, subscribe. I hid a small sack of grain. It is all we have left to survive a few days.
Hunger is not the only enemy here. The freezing cold and disease come right after. Bodies become weak. A simple illness turns deadly when you haven't eaten for months.
We are eating roots and wild plants. Anything we can find in the wet dirt.
Our bread is heavy and dark, mixed with things that aren't even grain.
Taste doesn't matter anymore. Food just means one more day of life. Food prices skyrocketed. A few coins bought nothing. I spoke to a desperate father.
I have money, but it is worthless. The merchants guard the food like gold.
People are leaving their homes, begging on the roads. Families are falling apart.
Killing her means we eat today. But we lose our strength for tomorrow's harvest.
The worst part? This crisis didn't last just one winter. It went on for years. When the second year arrived, the despair was absolute. How do you start over? We have no seeds, no animals, no tools. The famine stole our future.
Hunger transforms society. The poor are hit first, but the towns are suffocated by desperate refugees.
We thought the city had food. But the streets are full of people starving just like us.
Authorities try control, but tension is everywhere. Merchants hoard food while children beg.
The second year is the scariest. If you survived, how do you rebuild with no seeds or tools?
I ate the seeds. I sold the tools to buy bread. Now I cannot work.
Famine destroys the present and steals the resources needed to rebuild the future.
Spring brings no relief. Stocks are empty, families weak. We just wait for the rain.
We have no seeds, no animals, no tools. The famine stole our future.
The Great Famine hits hard, especially in Northern Europe. Survival depends on things out of control.
Does the Lord lower taxes?
Never. He demands tribute even if we starve to death.
Do these herbs cure fever? They only ease the pain.
Hunger makes every sickness deadly.
How do you stay warm? We huddle together. Without firewood, frost takes us asleep. Why is this hut empty?
The family died last month. Nobody lives here anymore.
Is there meat for sale? Only skinny workhorses.
We have no livestock left.
Do prayers help? We pray for sun every day, but God sends only rain and tears.
Where are all these people going?
Anywhere. Searching for a place where crops didn't rot.
How long can you hold on?
Until our strength ends. Surviving is a daily battle.
Will you sell your land? For a loaf of bread?
Land means nothing if we are dead.
Can you forge new tools?
No iron. People traded their plows for rotten grain.
Where are the village dogs?
Eaten months ago.
We spare nothing to survive.
Is the granary empty?
Mostly. The Lord guards the last wheat with drawn swords.
Does the mill still work?
Flooded. And there is no grain left to grind anyway.
Are there many deaths?
Too many. The ground is too muddy to dig proper graves.
Is it safe at night? No.
Hunger turns honest men into ruthless thieves in the dark.
What is in the basket? Wet acorns and moss. It tricks the stomach for a day.
Can the doctor help him?
Doctors need coins.
My son only needs a piece of bread.
What keeps you going?
Just the fear of hell. Otherwise, death feels like peace. There is no one left to speak to. Only silence, death, and endless rain.
The cold feels different now. It shatters your bones when you have no food.
I walk through the village. Doors are broken open. Houses are totally empty. No war did this. Just the endless, freezing water drowning the earth. Every sunrise feels like a punishment. It just means another day of starving. Millions will die before this winter ends. And I am completely trapped here. The smell of rotting wheat and wet mud is everywhere. It suffocates you.
The sky turned black again. More freezing rain is coming. I can't take this.
My phone battery is dying. The screen is glitching in this freezing cold. Then, a bright light cut through the storm. The ancient stone was glowing.
I ran through the deep mud. My legs were heavy, barely moving at all.
The temporal portal opened wide. A warm, blinding light in the frozen dark. I didn't look back at the dying village. I just threw myself into the light. I fell onto my warm bedroom rug. I survived the Great Famine. Subscribe. The light faded. It was just lightning. I am still here, trapped in this nightmare. 1916 has arrived. The rain has turned into freezing sleet. The ground is a tomb of ice.
I am getting thinner every day. My satin blouse feels loose. I can feel my own ribs.
A shift in rain destroys a crop. Prices rise. Poverty follows.
Poverty leads to migration. Malnutrition increases death. No army was needed to destroy us.
We preserve what seeds remain.
Put them in the cold dirt and pray.
Winter isn't just a season. It is a countdown. Every meal is a choice. Killing the cow means we eat today. But we lose our strength for rebuilding tomorrow. When conditions improve, Europe is changed forever by these deep scars.
The famine exposes an absolute dependence on nature. Every sunrise eats your reserves. Every night means more cold. Survival means managing every bit, deciding who eats first, and protecting seeds.
They avoid disease and wait. Waiting is all they can do.
You didn't need to be a warrior or a king to face this disaster. Just a simple peasant.
Survival depends entirely on things completely out of control.
Every meal is a choice between surviving now or having hope later.
Surviving winter didn't mean beating the cold. It meant reaching spring alive. The distance between food and death is just a few days. To survive the winter of 1315, finding food was not enough. Comment, reaching spring, or I would stay. Subscribe for more.
It was about protecting the lost seeds and keeping the animals alive.
Every single dawn was a countdown. Every meal consumed your reserves.
You didn't need to be a knight in a grand battle to face true horror.
You could be a simple peasant with a small house and a family. And your survival would depend entirely on something out of your control.
Closing your eyes at night, not knowing if there is bread tomorrow.
My time here was done. The portal opened right in the middle of the storm. I took one last look at the drowned fields and stepped into the light.
Surviving just meant reaching spring alive. Comment SPRing, subscribe.
The smell of decay is inescapable. It follows the wind from the flooded valleys.
I am hiding now. The village is no longer safe for a stranger with no food.
I found some dried beans in the floorboards. It feels like finding a treasure. Wanderers pass by, hollow and gray. They don't even look at each other anymore.
Another day, another toll. The famine is taking entire families now. I don't know how much longer I can document this. The darkness is swallowing my hope.
Wait, the stone is glowing again. This time it feels real. The air is vibrating. Gravity is shifting. I can feel my hair lifting. The portal is tearing through the dark.
I am running. I won't let it vanish this time. I am going home. The portal is wide open. I can see my room. I'm jumping!
I hit the floor. My bedroom floor. I'm safe. I'm finally back.
I am breathing modern air. No more mud. No more rotting fields. We take everything for granted. Supermarkets, heaters. Life was a battle for every bite back then.
Nature can take it all back with just a change in the rain. We are fragile. I left millions behind. Millions who didn't reach the spring. I will never forget them. I found this in my pocket. A piece of that time. A reminder that it was all real.
The famine left a mark on history and a mark on my soul. I'll never see rain the same way.
It's only been 1 minute in my time, but I lived a whole winter The rain is starting again here. Let's hope it's just a normal shower this time.
End of record. Surviving 1315 was the hardest thing I've ever done.
We reached the spring alive. Comment SBRNG if you survived. Subscribe.